Probably the biggest problem we see in early drafts of third-person stories is a third-person voice that's too distant and objective, relaying events with a camera-like detachment that prevents the reader from ever really connecting with the protagonist. But third person doesn't have to mean impersonal. It can be helpful to think of your third-person narration as being told by someone, a voice that only you, the author, knows. Let's say, for example, that you're telling the story of a child kidnapped from a skate park. Imagine that the person telling the story is a doctor's wife, recounting a tragic bit of neighborhood gossip to her friends during a dinner party. Now imagine that the person telling the story is one of the men convicted of the kidnapping, and he's telling the story to a priest while awaiting execution. Now imagine that the story is being told by the kidnapper's 20-year-old daughter, years after his death. How might these different perspectives shape the voice of the telling and the way in which the story is told? Making a choice around who's telling your story, even if that's a secret that only the writer knows, can lend specificity to the third-person voice through tone, language choice, and cadence, and ground the narration in a more human perspective. A compelling narrative voice can help draw the reader deeper into the life of the story, often from the very first line.